For this makeup, I mixed the skin tone color. So I used this Nazareth palette of light pink, and I mixed it with some white to make a lighter pink. And I applied that with a beauty blender all over my face, making sure to smear it into the hairline and on the ears. Added a little bit of blue to the mixture I had already made for the neck, just to make the neck like a different color to make it less boring. Then I took this dark sparkly purple and a big fluffy brush, and I applied that right under my cheekbones for a contour. I applied a couple layers of this. I got a smaller brush and I started to do the upper part of the cheekbone, where I made this little S shape, so it curves around the top of the cheekbone to just make this face look more skull-like. Then I contoured my neck and my collarbones, so those are more defined, because the face paint does make them look really flat. Then taking a whitish gold highlighting color, I put that all on the high point, so under the eyes, chin, nose, forehead, and especially above the cheekbones, because you want those babies to pop. Then I sketched out the shape of the heart, because the heart's the eye patch, because it is a pirate. Which I looked at a reference picture. I would not have been able to draw this on my own. Once I had it all sketched out in the brown eyeliner pencil, I took red face paint and I filled in all the red areas. I would say what they specifically are, but I don't know anatomy that well. So just look at my reference picture. I did do some purple, but I cut it out of the video because it was awful. So then I went in with a blue, and I did all the blue arteries with those, and then I did the veins first in red, but it didn't show up that well, so I did them in blue again. Then shading, which made it look a lot less flat and kind of more three-dimensional, because I'm trying to make it look like an eye patch. So I took a very bright red, and I shaded around the bottom, because that's where the darkness would be on an actual heart as well as on an eye patch. After everything was filled in, I took an eyeliner, a liquid liner, and I outlined everything. So all the way around the heart, and then all the veins themselves, just to make everything pop more and look less flat. Then I drew the eye patch strings on, again with the eyeliner pencil, and I thickened the line a bit so you could tell that it wasn't just a random line, that it's actually the line of the eye patch, so you can tell more that it's an eye patch. Then I mixed a dark pink with a brown to shade underneath the eye patch itself and around the line of the eye patch, the string. Then I decided to do some scarring, so I took a purple shadow just to go with the skin tone. I definitely would have done that normally, and I lightly put that in the shape, and then I kind of blended all that out so it didn't look, because that isn't the line I want, it just kind of shows where the scar is. Then I took a red eyeshadow, the same one I used for shading the heart, and I filled in just the middle of each of that, so that's like the inflamed area of the scar. Then I shaded around the scars to make them look puckered, which didn't work out the best on most scars, but what I did was I took a brown shadow and I put it close to where the scar is, and then I kind of lifted it away from the scar itself so it looks like the edges were raised. And I did this a couple times with a different shades to just make it look more natural, although it didn't work out the best. When I finished the scars, I started to fill in the eyebrows with the same, I think it's a red mixed with a dark pink, eyeshadows with the angled brush. Just making first the triangle of my actual eyebrow and then pulling that out to make the arch of the eye. Then going in with a small fluffy brush, I added some red eyeshadow, and then I took this eyeliner that's red. I applied this under the eye, in the waterline, and to make a wing. Then I pulled it down in the inner corner of the eye to make a really sharp inner wing, so it flows and is very long and elongated. And I applied the liner pretty heavily, so it makes a really strong red line. And then I think I smudged it out as well, so it's like smoky almost, but red. Then I added this small heart, like mole, beauty mark with the same eyeliner, just to kind of spice it up a bit and to contrast the scar. Then I filled in my lips with a red lip liner, but not all the way, only about half of the lips. Then I smeared a black eyeshadow into the center and I smudged it out. This doesn't have to be very perfect because you're going to cover it with the gloss, which is the best part. Before I put the gloss on, I wanted to make my lips look more smirky, so I took the same lip liner and I kind of pulled out the corner, so I extended the end of the lips and curved them up a little bit so it looked smirking all the time. Then I just applied some mascara to just the one eye because the other eye is covered. Oh, and it looks like I did put liner into the waterline of the eye patch just to make it blend better. Then the fun part, I took gloss and I kind of globbed down on my finger, and then you just smear it on, and it makes your lips look very shiny because you put so much lip gloss on. It would not be effective at all for daily life, but it makes it look very dramatic and glossy and shiny. Then I painted my hand red just so I could do silly fancy things like that, because it's always fun to pose with a hand. And I painted all the fingertips black, and they're a little bit droopy, so it's fun. It just mixed it up. Complete the whole look. Then, once the hand was done, I'm showing you it there, I took this really tiny brush and some fake blood, and I added fake blood to all of the scars, just because they were boring and I didn't like them, and adding fake blood definitely helped. And that's the complete look. Thanks for watching.